Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to this week's Commitments of Traders review. Today we're going to have a look at the 5th Commitments of Traders report of 2013. And as usual, we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. So here we go. Rough rice on top with a 40% change in commercials positions, a 56% change in large speculators positions, a very large change. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the largest in its history. The other interesting thing to see is commercials and large speculators being net short, and only small speculators who are optimistic about this rally. So it's a really good combination, anybody considering a short. And if we look at the past 3 examples when such things happen, meaning commercials and large speculators being net short, only small speculators taking the long side of the market. You can see the last one happened over here, prices declined afterwards. The next one over here, and of course the last one, again a beautiful example. When small speculators were at their most optimistic levels, it exactly coincided with a top in prices. So very interesting market, and I believe there are some opportunities here. But moving on to Dow Jones, 21% change over there in commercials positions, 31% change in small speculators positions. But if you look at the chart, it's not that unusual to see very dynamic changes in small speculators positions. So let's analyze the commercial change. You can see it over here, larger than average. The previous one, a large change, happened just before a decline in prices. So that was a really effective signal over there. Maybe not that effective this one, but of course you can always find a few, and you can see that there are some pretty decent changes in a couple of months, every month now and then in Dow Jones. So a really nice signal over here this week. Moving on to gasoline, we have an all-time COT extreme. We can see that already on this table. The 21% change in commercials positions, also a bearish signal. If you look at the chart over here, commercials increasing their net short positions to roughly 115,000 contracts net short. So let's look at the 5-year chart and see how extreme this market is. You can see that the last time when we were at such levels coincided exactly with the top. That was a very beautiful signal. Of course, it's always difficult to pinpoint the exact bottom or top, so I wouldn't be surprised if this extreme widened a bit more before we really get to that top. But we're experiencing this in other markets, so all-time COT extreme could be there, could be on our table for a few weeks before we see a price reaction to it. Let's move on to large speculators COT extreme. Again, Russell 2000, palladium and platinum on top, and cotton also following them. Let's open Russell 2000 first, and let's look at the 5-year chart right away. Here we go. You can see the widening of the extreme and also the rally continuing. So again, the same thing applies over here. I think maybe it could be a good strategy if someone waits for the extreme or the market participants to move away from their extreme levels. And as they do, if we can see a reaction in prices, we can suspect or think about that maybe the top has been already put out, and we can expect prices to decline. So waiting is a good strategy, but of course witnessing this stress level in these markets is really good. We can expect something to happen in the near to medium term. Also an all-time extreme in palladium, but over here we can see that prices have started to decline a bit. It's not necessarily the end of this rally, but it's definitely a signal. So something to be aware of. Let's open the 5-year chart. We're going to look at this extreme over there. You can see a beautiful widening of this extreme. Small speculators very close to their extreme levels. No question to the commercials and large speculators positions that they are at their extreme levels. So very interesting markets, a lot of extremes this week. But that's going to be the last market that I show you. Of course, if you would like to have a look at other markets, you can do so at our COT charts page. If you are interested in a more in-depth COT analysis, then I advise you to check out our subscription service. at cotbase.com, where you can add other very useful and important tools to your table: long-term trend, volume and open interest, scores, or COT index. All of these helping you to really pinpoint the best markets that you want to trade. Or if you would be interested in a new COT report type, CIT, TIF, disaggregated, maybe you can also check them out at our webpage. Also, futures and options data type is available at cotbase.com. So that's going to be all for this week. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope to see you next week. So have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.